Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be subjecting ourselves to CliffSide, the cartoon series pilot by Liam Vickers Animations. Now, if it looks like I'm freaked out, it's because I know Liam Vickers is a genius. The stuff he did in Murder Drones is amazing and tight and absolutely brilliant in how it all ties together, the separate plot lines and just so many different aspects that normally people just kind of toss in because, let's just do it. Why not? But in his entire storyline, it was great. And it made sense. And even some of the dumb throwaway lines had meaning. And I loved it. That said, it was dark as fuck. And I've been told that was one of his more lighthearted ones. So we're going to check out CliffSide. I have no idea what we're getting into here. I know it'll be good because I have faith Liam Vickers is pretty damn amazing. I also know that I am probably going to, let's just put it this way. I is coward. That's all you need to know. Yep. So you guys know the deal. Link below, original video. Hit it up. And if you haven't already, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get started. Okay, it's black and white.
Is CliffSide.
Population 21.
A lawless town ruled by only the most ruthless. Johnny.
Oh, sorry, I know I should be focusing on this, but did you hear that opening little drawl in the background? It's almost like a whistling effect. I think they just did an audio shout out to it, like every single Western, which makes sense because it looks very Western. Did you just hear that?
This
Wait for it.
is CliffSide.
There, in the
A
background.
lawless town ruled by only the most ruthless. Johnny Law-evadiness.
Johnny Law-evadiness? Oh, he's making an illusion, not an actual name. Because he said the name Johnny. I thought the guy's name was Johnny Law-evadingness. You know what? I kind of want that to be someone's actual name now. That's so stupid. Sorry, I heard the few little doo-doo. I cannot represent it correctly. But just like that little few, like 3 almost whistle tunes, but they were translated into the background music here. They're really faint, but it's like, good, bad, and the ugly. Shout out to the audio cue. Never watched the movie, but I love the sounds. Like every big line from that, it's one of those things where, while it's not my thing, I just noticed he has 3 fingers. That's disturbing. So many good audio cues from that movie. Just make it everywhere. And it's nice to hear that little rendition that's incredibly similar. It's probably more of just a shout out to Westerns in general, but sorry, I'm geeking out over an audio cue.
No good
yeah.
horse spookiness.
Oh, wow, that face.
Dastardly of the dastardly.
What?
AKA.
What is that?
My voiceover.
What?
What? Did somebody say something? Something about a voiceover?
Not me.
Did he just do his own narration?
It was me. I'm 2-bit Jerry.
Oh my god, he's
a
narrating
gunslinger
himself.
and an outlaw.
I missed what he said. I need to hear this.
Was
What did he say?
me. I'm 2-bit Jerry, a gunslinger and an outlaw. So be gone, monster. Back to the cliffs with you.
Waylon, my dad needs you.
Oh, Joe, watch out!
Scary.
I said be gone! That's Honest Joe, my partner in crime. She's never told a lie.
I love this guy already. Like, unironically, I love the cartoon design, but also, this is, sorry, I have a thing whenever someone does their own internal narration, but apparently he's doing it outside because she's responding to it. I love this because it's just so, I'm not doing it, I'm very much doing it. You can tell a character is zany, but aware of the situation. So he's not entirely stupid, but he's just silly enough that I'm going to love this character. In a few seconds, this is already someone I'm going to love. And Joe, who's very much, fine. I got my head cut off. I don't really care. Cool. I just love this. Sure. Cool. That's all cool. Yeah. Nice attitude. Someone's so over the top and someone's so down to earth. It's a great dynamic because, again, and I know I say this a lot, the dynamic between the funny man and the straight man. In this case, we have the straight man and the funny man who's going to be doing all the zany stuff, and the person who's just like, why are you doing this? Yeah, it's a good old-fashioned trope in comedy, and it works because it just has a lot of good dynamics. You can say some of the craziest stuff and just be, what? to play off against. It's just a good effect. And they're doing it great already. And he missed. Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Forgot they could do that.
They do what?
Look! Background street crosser! Watch out!
What is that thing? Okay, it's they're just random elk hair shadow people.
I'm out of bullets.
Same.
What's important
You had bullets?
is we fight to the... Wait, what?
Oh, they're already dead.
Nice. I'm a better shot than I thought. Joe, help! I was being cheeky. I know you shot them. I'm sorry. I learned my lesson.
Are they just playing with
I
them?
haven't learned a thing. Oh my
they were
God,
murdering
that one's
people.
coming. Now I'm learning my lesson.
Oh no, they're tearing them apart. Oh, they are playing people. They're like little cats.
Sheriff
Just not really-
Pinecone, hand over the money and no one gets hurt. Not this time, 2-bit. Somebody sold you out. Oh, my old partner.
Oh, he's doing in toy trains with pine cones. I'm sorry. For a second there, I thought he was legitimately just in a world where pine cones are the sheriff. I want to say that would be weird, but it's the internet. Sure, why not?
What you doing?
Huh?
Oh, they're actually at a train robbery.
Remember how this town is surrounded by monsters?
Yeah, what do you mean? I shot like 50 in the intro sequence.
You missed them all.
50.
Didn't even cry.
Nothing suspicious about mentioning that specifically.
Ah, whatever. Just be glad
love that she
helped
called
you
him
at
out on
all.
it.
I'm 2-bit Jerry, a no-good dastardly gunslinger.
You can't even poke her.
I once shot a man just for looking at me wrong. Then I
You probably
shot him
missed.
again for dying.
Did you just throw a gun away?
Pew, pew.
Just pretend to stand watch.
Fine.
Oh my god, I love this. And he needs to get his gun, but he'll probably die. Ooh. Introducing a grayscale effect in the woods. Creepy. They muted the colors a lot. What was that? Spiderweb? Oh, that is...
Whoop.
Well, that's nightmare fuel. There are things you don't mess with. Anything that can make a web that big. That's one of them. Well. Nope. This is a solid nope for me. Oh, hey, another person hung up to die.
Hello?
With claws.
Ah!
What's up, bird? Oh!
It's fine. You can stay over there.
For my eyes.
Okay, that was weird.
No, it wasn't. It was horrifying.
I have so many questions. I thought this was going to be like the shadow monstrosities with the elk horns from earlier, but now it's like, was there multiple eyes in there for a second? Yeah, here we go. No? Oh, hey, wow. Cool little movement effect where they don't just move. They actually flatten out. That's really cool. Yeah, that is... Oh, they actually show the teeth from the normal smile extended. What? Oh, yeah, spider, 8 eyes. That... Why is she... what? So she's a spider, and I'm going with there's probably more legs somewhere, but she has crab claws, 8 eyes, and she's in a dress with blonde hair and a very cute voice. This is... Yeah, no, it actually makes sense in light of the general aesthetic of murder drones, but still, I just... You know what? I'm hoping this is just a monster that wants to be human, because if it's body horror, I am probably going to go into one of the corners and just shake. I don't do body horror well. Also, that is a lot of teeth. Did you just poke yourself with a bird?
Eyes.
Okay, that was weird.
No,
Yes.
it wasn't. It was horrifying.
Is she trying to be scary? And failing?
I'm going to eat you now.
Cut it out. I'm 2-Bit Jerry, the most dastardly outlaw there is. I once shot a sheriff just because I was grumpy from shooting sheriffs all day.
Really?
Oh my god, that's... She believes him. She's a cinnamon roll. She's trying to be scary. And somehow, when you have 8 eyes, 4 pincer claws, and you're a literal spider in a web with massive teeth, and somehow she's failing at being scary, even when she's delivering the lines of, I'm going to eat you now. And it just... How the hell is she scary, but also so just gosh darn cute? How? Like, legitimately, she is body horror, the expressionless monstrosity that you should be afraid of in every movie. And in just a few seconds, she's adorable. I don't get this. I'm okay with it. God damn, this is actually... She's a cinnamon roll. That's all I can say. And I was not expecting that.
Yes.
He has a spike.
I'm so dastardly, I once shot my own posse just because my gun was getting heavy with all the extra bullets. Plus,
not the dumbest one I've ever heard.
A stupid spider long enough to escape her dumb web.
Did he just kill himself? Yeah, he did. Dead.
Ouch. But more importantly,
That was nifty.
wow, how the heck did you...
What?
Well, what do we have here? Looks like Cordy finally caught something other than flies.
Hey, Annis. Hi, death itself.
Nice. So, how about you
I'm sorry, what?
here? Looks like Cordy finally caught something other than flies.
Hey, Annis. Hi, death itself.
Okay. So, they all have cutesy voices. And they're giant pterodactyl monstrosities with a shadow tail sandworm mouth that can just randomly spawn skeletal hands. How is this cute at the same time? Also, her name's Corey. Yeah, or Cordy. She's being adorable, though.
Nice. So,
This is
how
so
about you hand
weird.
over the little cowboy?
Wait, what? But you just said...
Oh, please, Cordy. How about you be useful and stand watch for more prey or something? And
Oh my
speaking
God,
of
they're
being
the same.
useless, come near my nest to scavenge for food again, and I'll rip your tiny head off.
put a lid on it. She was gonna eat me just fine till you guys showed up. Did it ever occur to you maybe I can do more than just stand watch?
Wait.
They weren't talking to
You
him.
mean me?
Who?
Oh my god, he didn't realize! It's literally the same person. And she knows he's dead. Yeah, that's probably the right reaction.
So many things!
Honestly, it's a miracle he's still alive.
I think I like you two much better as puddles.
How are they going to survive this?
Stood up for me.
No, I think I was transferring personal issues!
Almost. But they just bungee jumped. Huh. That...
That was...
That was awesome! You're so awesome!
I was going to say that's completely unrealistic, but actually, what I'm thinking about, it kind of isn't. I mean, her hands probably would have tightened on him and massacred him, but we're going to ignore that because it's cuter this way. And she's a cinnamon roll. But more importantly, the physics of that, now I'm not a physics major, I'm an English major, but it doesn't look, at least from a very novice's gauge, that's impossible. Like, look at this part here. The bird thing, pterodactyl monstrosity, yeah, it's basically a bungee jump right here. Normally when you have a bungee jump, if the top end isn't anchored, you just fall. But in this one, if it has enough upward momentum to keep itself up there, that it effectively did negate. How? See, I'm going to have to go bug some people I know who are engineers to see what kind of forces they're actually going to need to make this actually work out this way, because I don't think this is actually improbable. But I really want to figure it out because it's such a cool image. Like bungee jumping from a pterodactyl monstrosity in the sky. I just realized that I'm actually concerned about the realistic physics implications from bungee jumping from a pterodactyl. Sure. This is something I'm going to now look up, and I will probably post on YouTube later in the comments section or the community section. Yeah, the community section, when I talk to people I know who are engineers who could look into the math of this. And I will probably have to explain to them why I need to find out the physics of bungee jumping from a pterodactyl. I'm going to have a very awkward conversation later, but I'm going to do it because honestly, it amuses me. Also, she is adorable.
That was
awesome.
She's basically N.
Awesome.
I was going to say questionable physics, but yeah. I
Eh,
mean, of course I was.
Maybe less.
Wait, really?
They were all like, meh, and you were all like, take a lid and put it on that. You stood up to
Did she
them.
just have hard
I wanna
eyes?
be just
She did.
like you.
Oh, I don't know. The life of an outlaw ain't easy.
His
was
bullshitting is
cool.
actually helping
You
him.
just did that yourself.
Ah!
Do it. Anything.
The drool makes it creepier.
Well, since you've seen how great I am, I suppose I have no choice.
Did he actually hit something? I'm not sure which is crazier. The fact that he actually managed to hit something, or that he's apparently good at teaching people. I mean, she's also possibly just really amazing because, you know, spider lines would be a good way to know how to just do spatial orientation. But still, he actually apparently taught her well. I thought they'd do more with her being bad at it. Huh. That is pretty badass, though. Oh, she just has spider legs. Yeah, it's very
Whoa,
much.
montages are dangerous. Courtney,
Yes.
I didn't think we'd actually rob.
Hands up, we got you surrounded.
What?
He's an actual outlaw now.
I'm not.
You'll never take us alive.
But we're open to possibilities. Courtney, this got way
She
out of
loves
hand.
this.
It's okay. I got this. I won't let you down. I promise.
All right.
The eyes are
death
amazing.
It is.
Oh, hot damn. Damn?
Waylon.
His name is Waylon?
God.
What in tarnation is going on?
Oh God, she's gone southern.
Hey, lay off my partner. I once shot a man just for
Back off.
Oh my God, yes, of course.
Waylon.
I love it. They actually went full on badass, but someone just being more serious than her immediately snaps her back to cinnamon roll. It's like they had the entire montage of how she became a badass in seconds, and he's like, oh wow, montage of the day. We're just one. Love the meta commentary. That's more just me. Two. The straight man enters again, and another cinnamon roll, another funny man, who somehow made him the straight man by just being more funny man, immediately just breaks down. Sorry, the character interactions I think are some of the best things I've seen.
Explain.
It's not my fault.
Yes, it is.
Spider lady tried to eat me.
I like your hat.
I was teaching her to be a gunslinger, but like,
There's a lot
Joe,
missing
you
there.
should have seen it. We killed this giant pterodactyl and death.
Did they kill it?
Well, not death itself. You can't kill death.
Oh yeah, well I mean,
Maybe.
that makes sense.
That's kinda
obviously.
his whole thing.
Anyway, so we
His? Oh.
I just. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Oh, that was a Grim Reaper.
Okay, my horrendous buzzing of flies is a little rusty, but I think he wants 2-bit Jerry's hat?
Oh, that's death. I missed a lot of commentary. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, that makes sense. It's Sunslinger, but like,
Yeah.
You should have seen it. We killed this giant pterodactyl and death itself.
Well, not death itself. You can't kill death.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, that makes sense.
That's kind of his whole thing.
Anyway.
Oh, okay. I thought they were talking metaphorically, kill death itself. No, apparently that was death. That escalated.
So I just... Wait, what?
He just noticed. Also, I thought that was a tail. Apparently, death has no face and teeth, a lot of teeth.
Okay, my horrendous buzzing of flies is a little rusty, but I think he wants 2-Bit Jerry's hat?
Yeah.
Scarf?
Did she just... Okay, it just killed time. And it's...
Me just crossing the street. Whoop, there I go.
How does that guy not die? Surprisingly few people have died. She's blushing, it's adorable.
What just happened?
So, you gonna learn your lesson, or...
Nope.
Can I at least learn it in a standoff?
Make it fast.
Cordy, I made everything up.
What?
Nothing. Standoff time.
Technically, he has admitted to it.
Hey, Death. Why don't you pick on someone from your own metaphysical plane of existence?
Technically, they are. Because you do die.
Prepare yourself, Death. I'm gonna do something I should have done to you the first time we met.
Surrender?
Giving you validation. See, Mr. Death itself, I learned something today.
Boy, I wonder how it's going over there.
I want to say it's stupid, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be immediately followed by him getting skewered or dead or somehow bashed aside. Because surprisingly few people have died here, which is not what I was expecting. But this is such a weird series, I could see this working out. Sure, I honestly want to find out. I'm assuming it's going to go bad, but I could be wrong, and honestly, I'd love it either way.
Seems like he's actually got a handle on it.
Huh.
Therefore, the moral of this episode is if you validate someone enough, you can manipulate them into doing whatever you say.
You
Good job,
asshole.
kid. Who's a good little dad? You are. You were in that sheriff's
You're just
show,
gonna eat him,
didn't
right?
you? Please don't kill me.
Oh.
You know, technically, you
deserve
being
that.
our sheriff and protecting the town would mean less dead people and less work for you if you think about it.
Did that actually work? Did laziness actually work?
He didn't learn a thing.
Life expectancy skyrockets. New sheriff. Death itself. Today, August 9th, some random kid we've honestly never heard of, which is weird since this has like 20 people. Must be a real nobody. Summoned death itself. Friendliness. Ah, holy shit, what the fuck is this? Oh god, it's getting closer. I can see reality peeling away like slug off my skin. I can feel the cold press of endless void beyond my existence, of our own existence. It speaks to me in rhymes. We are already in its grasp. Into the town. The kid then attempted to complete a character arc, but miserably failed. He did. He really did. He admitted and then immediately took it back. He gave a really good life lesson and then said, yeah, this is how you manipulate people. It's like, you know, I actually like you more for failing because if you had succeeded, oh, you'd just be such an asshole. You still are, but you're like the lovable asshole as opposed to the, oh, I guess he's still alive asshole. Hell, the fact that death didn't kill you flat out is very positive on its part. In some Deus Ex Machina lame-o ending twist, Death itself agreed to take the role of sheriff rather than splatter said kid around the town like a wet paint. The journalist is pretty sure this is how, because of how the show's kid demographic and lack of real arc after the plot was cut down. The preferred 22-minute episode length. Oh wow, this is shortened? Honestly, they fit a lot in. This journalist also likes making excuses on behalf of the show, apparently. In its first day of office, Death itself proposed some major reforms to the town's infrastructure. They have infrastructure. These proposed reforms include less Needless Western cliches such as keeping the clock tower at high noon all day because it's confusing and nobody knows when to do anything. It's also pledged a long-term goal of removing at least 50% of snakes from boots by 1870. They're literally a cliche town of 8. They're just Old West cliches. I love this. When confronted with the idea of potentially leading to a posse to remove the monsters from the surrounding cliffsides, the sheriff, not at all cryptic, sinister answer was, "I have plans for them." Followed by calmly deranged grin. Honestly, out of all of this, my only thought is, how the hell does this ever do calm? We're not going to think about this. Also, 1865. The definitely not cursed weekly newspaper. Oh my god, I love this.
You're darn right I saved the town.
You accidentally did.
Wish I got more credit for things I broke and then barely fixed. Now, who wants to stand watch?
Are you kidding me? I'm way too cool for that.
No, you're not.
Ow. I do.
Me too. I once looked at something and only lost focus for 3 hours.
Spider-Girl isn't coming.
Hey, Joe, by the way, if the sheriff position was open, what happened to the sheriff before death?
They had a sheriff?
I don't know. Shot. Bandits, probably. Culprit was never caught.
Fascinating.
Did he actually shoot the sheriff? He actually shot the sheriff. But he didn't shoot the deputy. Wait. He had the badge. He was the sheriff? Oh my god, You know what? That's the most competent thing I've seen him do. Giving up the job he should never have had. Oh my god. I love it. It's a little plot twist that absolutely makes no sense, but when you think about it, actually makes sense. Because he already had the badge. And calling it out, it's like a reverse lampshade. Death played by himself. Oh, wow. Dada class of 2018? What? Oh, this was a thesis. Holy shit. The USC School of Cinematic Arts, John C. Hench Division of Animation and Digital Arts, Dada. Okay. Made possible through the support of the John C. Hench Foundation. Holy shit. This was a graduation thesis. I'll be honest, this is fun. I'd watch more of it. Granted that I also want more of Murder Drones, and I've been told Intercession Social Cube, I have no idea how to pronounce that word, is something I should check out as well. But god, this is, I mean, I had to do an entire novel for my graduation and still never got around to publishing it. That's just me being lazy though. And this guy, for a freaking school finishing project, did an entire 12-minute animation that was really good. It had great voice acting, and it was really good. If I say it's good because it is. Damn. I'm very impressed, honestly. This was good. CliffSide, yeah. And that was CliffSide. As far as I know, the pilot was the only episode ever made, and Liam Vickers immediately moved on to other shows that are, I mean, from what I've been told, Intercelestial Concube, however you say that, I seriously have no idea, is dark as F, very short, and also takes a lot of the cute but also murdery tropes that this one did. Honestly, I kind of wish there was more, because I would love to see more of these characters, just because every single one of them was just really fun, including that just tiny little bit where he's hyping himself up so much, and then just that little comment, what happened to the sheriff? And you just see him smirking. At the end, it's like, oh shit, he actually has more than a flat characterization of just being the loudmouth. He was the sheriff because no one knew who he was. Because they even called him out, no one knew who he was, and they had no idea what happened to the sheriff. And he can't kill anyone because he can't seem to hit anything. It actually makes sense, because if Death is now the sheriff and he can make all these changes, it also means he was basically controlling the town, so it looked like a Western parody because that's what he wanted. Oh, God. he was the villain all along. Am I taking it too far? Yes. But I just love the idea that he's actually the sheriff because he had the badge to give away in the first place, whatever. This is just, I can see why this is something people wanted me to see. And I'm actually really looking forward to everything else Liam Vickers did. I'm going to check it out because I think that stands to reason. This was good. And this was, again, just a school project that he probably finished on. I can't wait to see what he did once he was done with school and could just throw himself into it and made an entire series. Short series, but still an entire series. I'm really excited. So we're going to go do that next week because, no, I'm not going to do it right away. I mean, I will, but for everyone else, it'll be next week. All the same. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any other suggestions, let me know because this was one that was suggested to me a ton, and I'm glad because it was really good. And again, thanks for watching. Link below, original video. Hit it up. And when you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.